Hello kids, let's get into the subject. Chapter 1, Computer System. Let's quickly look into the chapter about what we are going to focus into. Computer system, computer hardware, IPO cycle, software. Computer system. A computer is an electronic device capable of performing significant tasks. It consists of multiple components that function together. A computer has two types of components that can be seen, touched, felt, and those that cannot. The components that can be seen and touched are hardware. The software allows the hardware to function. It is impossible to view or touch the software. This chapter will examine these two computer components. Computer hardware. The parts of a computer that we can see and touch are its hardware. These are the parts that are electrical, mechanical, and electronic. The things that we can see like monitors, CPUs, mouse, and keyboards are the parts of the hardware. Also, there are some hardware parts like the hard drive, the motherboard, and the memory inside the CPU which cannot be directly seen. The hardware components are divided into four groups. 1. Input devices. 2. Processing devices. 3. Output devices. 4. Storage devices. Now let's look into the input devices. Input devices are used to input information, data, and commands into a computer. Let's examine some typical input devices. A joystick. A joystick facilitates the movements of on-screen objects. It is utilized for gaming purposes. Mouse. A mouse is a pointing device used to select and navigate on-screen objects. Keyboard. A keyboard is a device for entering data into a computer. There are around 101 to 105 keys on a standard keyboard. Microphone. The computer records our voice and other sounds using a microphone. Webcam. A webcam is a computer-connected camera that may capture either still or moving images of a person or other objects. Light pen. A light pen is a pen-shaped pointing device that is used on a customized pad. The contents of this notepad are shown on the monitor. Let's have a quick tidbit. A QWERTY keyboard consists of the following leftmost alphabet keys: Q, W, E, R, T, and Y. Let's look into the fact hunt. A touch screen is a type of computer screen that allows you to interact with a computer by touching areas on the screen. You can select the objects directly by touching it with your fingers. A touch screen is used in tablets, laptops, ATMs, cell phones, etc. Now let's look into the processing devices. The central processing unit, that is the CPU, is the device that processes input and distributes the results to output devices. The CPU is a chip included within the CPU box. The central processing unit, CPU, is referred to as the brain of a computer since it performs all the processing operations. A CPU is further separated into ALU, CU, and MU components. Control unit, that is the CU. As its name suggests, the control unit controls the operations of a computer components. It also controls the order in which instructions move in and out of the processor. It regulates the flow of data between the connected devices. Arithmetic Logic Unit ALU. The ALU executes mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. It also performs logical operations. Memory Unit MU. All the data and instructions that must be processed must be stored beforehand. This information is saved in the MU. A bit is the smallest unit of storage used in computers, while a byte is the collection of 8 bits. The data and the instructions are subsequently transmitted to CU or ALU depending on the situation. Now let's see the output devices. Output devices are those that display, show, or print the processed information or results. For example, monitor is used to display the output, while the printer is utilized to produce paper copies. Now let's see some of the output devices. Speaker. A speaker is used to listen to computer-stored music and sounds. Headphones. Headphones let the computer send sound to your ears. They work like speakers but are worn on the ears so that only one person at a time can hear the sound. Printer. A printer is used to take printouts of text and graphics on paper. There are two types of printers: laser printers and inkjet printers. Monitor. The monitor of a computer resembles a television screen. What you type on the keyboard is shown on the screen. Plotter. A plotter is a printer capable of producing high-quality images on extremely large sheets of paper. Smart boards. A smart board is utilized as a teaching tool in classrooms. It is an interactive board with a projector that shows information. Projector. A projector is an electronic device that uses light and lenses to magnify an image and display it on a bigger screen or wall. Let's look into the trivia. Different types of monitors are CRT monitor, that is a cathode ray tube. LCD monitor, that is a liquid crystal display. LED monitor, that is a light emitting diodes. And TFT monitor is a thin film transistor. Now let's look into the storage devices. Can you recall the telephone numbers of all your friends and family? Of course not. You need a calendar to record all of the phone numbers. Similarly, a computer utilizes external storage devices to save data for future reference. Hard disk, flash drives, CD-ROMs, and other storage devices are used to store data on a computer. The following are the most regularly used storage devices. Floppy disk, alternatively known as a diskette. Historically, it was used to transfer and store data between computers. It is no longer in use. Hard disk. It is the primary storage component within the computer. It holds a large quantity of data and information. Pen drive. It's also known as a flash drive. It is portable and compact. It can store and transfer information between computers. CD. CD stands for a compact disc. It stores a lot of information. DVD. DVD stands for Digital Versatile Disc. A DVD stores much more data than a CD. Now let's see the IPO cycle. A computer is an electronic device powered by an electricity. It operates with speed and efficiency. It transforms data into information according to the fundamental concept of input, process, output, that is IPO. This is known as the IPO cycle. Let's look into some examples of the IPO cycle. Input. When the user feeds data into a computer, it accepts the data as input through different input devices such as keyboard, mouse, etc. Process. Then the computer processes this data and converts it into information with the help of the processor. Then output. After processing, the computer displays the result through different output devices such as monitor, printer, speakers, etc. Output that we can see on the monitor is called a soft copy, and the output that we can get on paper through printer is called a hard copy. We can see many such examples of IPO cycle in our daily life. For making a banana shake, we require bananas, milk and sugar. These are inputs. And then we blend banana pulp, milk and sugar in a mixer grinder, that is called a processing. And then comes the banana milkshake is the output. Now let's see the software. A computer program or software is a set of instructions supplied to a computer in order to complete a certain job. Windows, Paint, TouchPaint, Notepad, Microsoft Word, etc. are some examples. Types of software. There are two types of software: system software and application software. System software. Number 1. System software is a computer program that runs on a computer's hardware and other software. In other words, it is a platform for other softwares. Number 2. System software controls and manages the different activities happening in a system. Number 3. The most common type of system software is an operating system. Number 4. Each computer must have an operating system. Microsoft Windows, Mac OS and Linux are some examples of operating systems. Let's have a snippet. When you turn on a computer, the system software also starts with it. Application software. Application software helps us to do specific tasks on the computer, such as typing, drawing, maintaining accounts, keeping records, etc. These programs run on a computer with the help of the operating system. A few examples are as follows. 1. Word processing software. This software allows you to create a document, check for spelling and grammar, edit it and format it. Examples: Microsoft Word, LibreOffice Writer, etc. Number 2. Spreadsheet software. Spreadsheet programs are capable of storing, organizing, and performing mathematical calculations on large amounts of data. Examples: Microsoft Excel, LibreOffice Calc, Google Sheets, etc. Number 3. Presentation software. Presentation software allows a user to present data using graphs, clip arts, different colors, text, transition styles, and animation features. Examples: Microsoft PowerPoint, LibreOffice Impress, etc. Now let's have a quick chapter recap. The computer system consists of both hardware and software components. The visible and tactile components of a computer are referred to as hardware. Input devices are the devices that are used to enter data into a computer. A processing device is a device that manipulates data that is input from input devices. Output devices are the gadgets that allow us to obtain results or outputs from the processing unit of a computer. Storage devices preserve our data and allow us to retrieve it whenever necessary. System software is a software that governs and manages all the actions of a computer system. Application software refers to a computer software designed to carry out specific types of tasks.